Wagwan sports fans, welcome back to this or that Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting, and everything sports topics, discussions, and debates on the internet. But before I get into today's video, don't forget to like this one, leave a comment, and subscribe to this or that Sports TV. But one more thing for me, and that's to share the video to at least 10 people, but get me 6 subscribers. Because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, do you know how many subscribers that will get us by the end of the day? Yes, people, yes, people, yes, people. I am Rush, and I'm here to talk about the rumors tomorrow, or actually today, is the final day of the transfer window in England, and one of our own reggae boys is actually in the thick of it right now. We hear him name all about, and I'm here to talk about it. I have a few things I want to talk about in terms of the rumors, and just get it out there, give us some added perspective, and see if this really makes sense. See if these rumors make sense. See if it will happen. See if it won't happen, and talk about why it may happen. You see me? So let's get right into it. And the reggae boy I'm talking about is one Leon Chippy Baller Bailey. It is rumored that Manchester United are interested in poaching Liam Bailey from Aston Villa after completing a trade. Not a trade, but after completing, people know why I think about NBA right now. Crazy trade just going on yesterday. Anthony Davis to the Mavericks, Luka Doncic to the Lakers, and that in my head. That's why I say trade. But anyways, people, after a transfer took place yesterday of Marcus Rashford to Aston Villa, it is rumored that Manchester United wanted to replace Marcus Rashford with Leon Bailey. So let's get right into it. Are the rumors real? Does this make any sense? Let's find out. So the first thing we're going to talk about in terms of these rumors of Leon Bailey to Manchester United is the fact that Craig Butler did kind of hint at it last week when he was on Ryan's show, and him say, have some news that come about Leon Bailey. He just can't mention it yet. And I actually thought that it was a transfer, but I never think it was Manchester United. Manchester United is in a weird spot right now. Manchester United are going through a transition, and I love it, by the way. Don't want any reggae boys to be playing for Manchester United at the moment, selfishly, because I love to hate against Manchester United, and I actually don't like Manchester United. But in terms of as a team, Manchester United are going through a really, really, really rough patch. They haven't been performing well. They just got their new coach a couple of months ago, and they're trying to work it out. That is how the world of club football go. In fact, just the world of sports, period. Whenever you're getting a new coach or a new manager, they have to take their time to, get their own players and get their philosophy into the team and get their philosophy into the heads of the players. And so it's going to take some time, and I understand it. But long may it continue. Manchester United continue to struggle. In terms of Liam Bailey going to Manchester United now, why would Aston Villa make a move like that? That is what I don't understand. Alright, with this deal, what I'm thinking about is why would Aston Villa make a move like that? A lot of people are saying that Marcus Rashford is coming in to be the Liam Bailey replacement because he's on his way out or whatever. But I am thinking though, they would need more than Marcus Rashford. Because remember, Marcus Rashford I would think is coming in to be the John Duran replacement. John Duran is their second leading goal scorer, and he just left to the Saudi league. So I'm assuming that Aston Villa needed to make a transfer, so they went out and they got Marcus Rashford, who is a forward. I can't even say Marcus Rashford is a striker. I can't even say Marcus Rashford is a winger. He's just a forward. He can play left, right, center forward. So I'm assuming that they got in Marcus Rashford to account for some of those goals that will be missing and play anywhere across the front three. Now, if you lose another attacker in Liam Bailey, what are you going to do? Market people, Liam Bailey isn't having a great season, so I don't think based on his production right now it will be hard to replace him. But nevertheless, Liam Bailey is a really good player, and I think Aston Villa will, if they let him go, I think they would be making the wrong move. I think having Liam Bailey with Marcus Rashford would be the right play to make. They made it to the Champions League last year, and they want to keep it that way. Haven't been doing well. I think they're sitting 8th or 7th in the Premier League right now. By their standards, I think that is decent, but obviously they wanted to push again and make the Champions League again. I don't think that's going to happen this year, as I am seeing how competitive this year is. Nottingham Forest, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, nobody now let up. So it's going to be hard for them. But if they are going to make that push, it is important that they keep Liam Bailey. No, Liam Bailey to Manchester United. Why would Manchester United want Liam Bailey? People based on Liam Bailey's production, I don't know if you would look at it. I'm talking about production this year. Liam Bailey has 1 goal this year and 3 assists in all competition. No, I don't know if you would look at those stats and say, let's get Liam Bailey in. He's going to turn our season around. Where I think Liam Bailey could help Manchester United is the fact that maybe in Aston Villa it has gone stale for him a little bit. Maybe Liam Bailey needs a different challenge. I wouldn't think that that is the case because Liam Bailey is just in his 4th season, as a villain. So I would expect him to want to go, at least 5. He's been troubled with injuries. He had a really, really good season last year. I would say the best season of his career. It's definitely his best season in terms of output of his career. I would expect that he would want to build on that, not having the greatest of season right now. So maybe it's the best time to go before your value drop, and then you're not, and then you're no longer at the best clubs in the world, and you're at the 2nd tier. And I don't think that will happen for Liam Bailey anytime soon. But in terms of making a move, I don't think it is the perfect time to do it. But if you're going to do it, one of the big clubs would definitely be a good move to make. I'm just not so sure about the timing. And if it has gone stale for Liam Bailey, why has it gone stale? Why couldn't we manage to get some consistent play out of Liam Bailey? I don't necessarily love that. I think Liam Bailey could work on his consistency a little bit more before he made the move, because I think this move has always been a part of the thought process of Liam Bailey and Craig Butler. I remember interviews from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Craig Butler saying it. They had the opportunities to go to all the big clubs, the Tottenham, the Arsenal, the Manchester United, the Bayern Munich. They all wanted Liam Bailey when he was leaving Leverkusen. But they just thought that before making that step, it is important that you go to a club that is just below those teams to take them into the Champions League, take them to a title or whatever, take them to trophies, and then make the move to the big teams, or to the bigger teams, or to the world-class teams. And I feel like they're still on the same timeline, even though Liam Bailey's play hasn't matched up to the plan that they set out. So I understand it. I get why they're doing it. But if I'm going to judge on Liam Bailey's play, I don't think it's the time to go to a Manchester United just yet. I hope he proves me wrong if the move happens, because I still think there's a world where this move doesn't happen. But if it happens, I hope he proves me wrong. I don't know about the timing. I don't know about the club. But I understand the move in terms of the plan that they laid out. They wanted to go to Aston Villa, build his status some more, get comfortable in the league, and then make it to a top 6 club. But this is going to be a lot of pressure for Liam Bailey, and Liam Bailey hasn't been producing under the greatest pressure. So, don't know if it's the greatest move for him, but we shall see. Now, if Liam Bailey is going in to Manchester United, how will he affect them? Now, Marcus Rashford, it has gone stale for Marcus Rashford in Manchester United for a bit. Marcus Rashford hasn't had a good season in a while, maybe 2 or 3 seasons. But even though I will say that Marcus Rashford is not having a good season right now, he has more goals than Liam Bailey. Has more. They may have the same amount of assists, but Marcus Rashford have about 7 goals right now in like 15 games. So we say him not have a good season, but in terms of the goal stats, he's doing much better than Liam Bailey. So Marcus Rashford coming out and Liam Bailey coming in, I can't assure you that you will get goals right now. I can't assure you that you will get assists. In terms of talent, you will definitely be getting. I'm a big Liam Bailey fan, so I'm tempted to say it. I'm tempted to say that you will get around the same amount of talent, but I'm not even so sure about that. But you'll definitely be getting a really good player. That's how I view Liam Bailey, as a really good player. Now let's talk about Liam Bailey as a player. What do you get from Liam Bailey? You get pace, you get speed, you get trickery, you get chance creation. He's going to create opportunities for himself and for his teammates. He's going to deliver a good set piece. I think what Liam Bailey has to work on right now is being more clinical in front of goal, staying locked in the game, and being in position. I think Liam Bailey gets out of position a lot. I think he free roams a lot when he's playing for his club, and maybe that is by instruction from Unai Emery, but he tends to drift into the middle of the field a lot. Again, maybe that's instruction. But in terms of just being an all-round good footballer, I think you will get that from Liam Bailey. You won't necessarily get the 20 goal a season because he's just not that player. Marcus Rashford was once that player, the 22 goal a season, and the 17 every season, and the 20. Marcus Rashford had a 30 goal season before. Remember that, people. So Marcus Rashford is no joke. Replacing that is no joke. You see me? So that is not what you're going to get from Liam Bailey. What you're going to get is steady competition for all the wingers that you do have, and Liam Bailey can put in a shift at centre forward on his day. You will get steady competition for all of them, And you will also be getting a really solid professional footballer that knows how to play football. You see me? So, all in all, will it be a good move? If this happens, I don't necessarily buy it. As I said, people understand it. I just don't necessarily agree with the move. I understand why they want to make the move. I understand why it's a part of their timeline and their trajectory. I just don't necessarily agree with it. I don't think Manchester United is the right club. I would even go at Tottenham. For Liam Bailey, I would even say a Tottenham before I say a Manchester United. You see me? If me think about another club right now, Man City could have used a Liam Bailey. You see me? Arsenal could have used a Liam Bailey. Manchester is not even just my dislike for Manchester United. It's just the fact that they're going through such a rough time right now that trying to be the savior of a club like that can leave you on your face. Can leave you out of England in 1 or 2 seasons. Not even 2 seasons. Can leave you out of England in 1 season. You see me? So it can go awfully wrong. Now, if you back yourself and you have confidence in yourself like that, if you don't say, yo, Manchester United dumps, let's go take on the challenge and pull them out of the dumps that they're in. Hey, go for it. I just don't necessarily think that is the right move at the moment. But hey, you believe in yourself and you go for it. And after that, people, will it happen? Will it not happen? I don't know. I think there's a world where it doesn't happen. I think there's a world where Liam Bailey gets a move. I don't necessarily know if it will be Manchester United, people, for all the reasons that I just listed. I think they're smarter than that. I think they will want to make a surer move. I think there is a world where Aston Villa lets go of Liam Bailey. I don't know if it is to Manchester United. I don't know, people. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Obviously, if you like the video, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to this or that Sports TV. And one more thing, and that's to share the video to at least 10 people, get to 6 subscribers, because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, do you know how many subscribers that would get us by the end of the day? But for now, people, this was this or that Sports TV. It's been Rush. I gone.